Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So if you haven't already guessed by the thumbnail, today we are going to be playing around again with the Nomad palette. I think this is just going to be another one look video. I have a lot on at the moment, so I don't think I've got like 3 days in me, and my daughter is like, her nap time's getting less and less, so sitting here and trying to create 3 looks at the moment is kind of impossible. Those are more for the weekend, and then this weekend we've just been so busy doing some Christmas shopping and stuff like that, so and I'm really trying to keep on top. I'm trying to use some of my older palettes as well. Coming to the end of the year, I am going to be doing like a December yearly ranking of eyeshadow palettes I've used, so I really want to dip back into some older ones just so I get my rankings right where they should be. And yeah, so we're just going to create one more look with this today, and then the next look I will do another look will probably just be over on Instagram, so make sure you are following me over on there, because I did a look yesterday using the Fairy Tales Fairies palette, and that look was so beautiful, it was so nice. So obviously if you're following me over on there, when I'm ranking them at the end of the month, you can kind of be like, okay, yeah, I get it, I get why it was sort of in this position. So let's just dive into this and let's create another look. My base makeup's already done. I feel like I really want to play around with Santa today. I'm just feeling a little bit of red, feeling a little bit of danger, and hopefully we will see where the look takes us. I'm not too sure yet, but we'll see. So let's just dive right into it and let's get into the first look. Well, the only look. Already have reviews, swatches and another look up with the palette, so if you haven't watched that, go ahead and check that out. I definitely had some thoughts on the palette, and I actually got quite a lot of compliments with the look that I did. I wasn't overly impressed with the palette, that's why I'm kind of testing it again for you guys, but yeah, like I wasn't not impressed. Everything works to how it should work, but it's just getting there. Being a mom, I kind of do need to be able to pat my shadow on, blend it out, stick some shimmer on, and away I go. I don't have the time to be sitting there constantly, do you know what I mean? For some reason the shadow didn't blend out this well on this eye. Go ahead and watch the video and you'll see what I mean. And so I'm hoping that today we do better. I picked up something yesterday, which I never ever use, a handheld mirror, but I've been looking for one for so long. Like, I watch YouTube all the time and I see a lot of people use one. It's never normally like me. I have a mirror right here, I'm looking at you, so it's like constantly like, but I did really want one. And every time I saw one, it's just tacky, I didn't like it. And then Jeffree Star was bringing out that mushroom mirror, and I was like, the psychedelic one, I was like, oh my god, I really like that. But then I saw one in Primark, it was £5, and if you know me, which most of you probably don't, but if you do, I love Disney. And look at this, oh my god, it's like, it was £5 in Primark, so if you're after a Christmas gift, head over and get this, because honestly, stunning. And it's just got like Disney Princess and the triangle. Oh, it's so cute. So yeah, how cool am I going to look with my Disney Princess mirror? I think I'm going to look good. So yeah, I've primed my eyes today. I've just used the Beauty Bay. It was literally sitting on the top of my makeup bag. I hadn't used it. This is in like the top shade, like the first one. I think it's like 0 or 1. It's literally white. But it was just there. I haven't ever used it. So let's dive in and pick up the shade Santa. Now, how's this going to work if I'm using a mirror? I mean, I could have used this today. I'm going to, okay, Sam, that was a little bit of a wasted time. But no, I do have some palettes that are either too big, especially like my Pat McGrath palettes. I'm just going to pat this all over. My Pat McGrath palettes and stuff, they're just too heavy to hold, but this is quite a cute little one. So a lot of kickback from this shade. Yeah, it's looking a touch bit pink, but we're just gonna pack it on and we're just gonna see how we go. This is gonna be hopefully a super quick video. She says, as you know, she keeps talking. But I do talk a lot. If you're new to my channel, I'm sorry about all the talking. Who else has, can you see that? Like literally the wrinkles in my lids. Ugh, I have really wrinkly eyelids, so when I close my eye you can actually see, like, it's so annoying. It's no fun getting old. Well, it is, but you know, not for my eyelids. So I'm just literally gonna lay this. Oh, by the way, I'm using a new brush. This is a Morphe. It's one of the vegan ones. V206. I picked these up in the in that Morphe sale. I picked a few bits up in that 50% off Morphe sale. I know it's finished now. Picked up some new brushes, picked up some lip products, yeah, just some bits I wanted to test. I'm actually using a lip oil today, and it's so comfortable. I don't know what it was called. I'll link it. Well, it'll be on my Instagram. Would you prefer, if you don't have Instagram or you don't follow me on Instagram, which you really should, but if you obviously don't have Instagram or anything, would you prefer that I left all my makeup details down below, like what everything that's on my face? Like, let me know, because I know that a lot of people do that, but I didn't know whether I should do it on like both. You know, I obviously always link the palettes because that's kind of like the main focus. If I'm testing any new foundations and stuff, obviously I'll always link those. My rankings videos always link the palettes. Even like when I do my favourites and fails of the month, I never really link them. Do you think I should? Constructive criticism, welcome guys. It is a bit of a lengthy process, but obviously I don't mind. Okay, so now I'm going to start. I love the shape of this brush because it's like flat, but it's like got a domed edge, so you can kind of pack it on and also start blending it out. I used it for the first time yesterday. I was really impressed. I am a refer queen at heart. I do love those brushes, but they are not cheap. And if like Morphe have a sale, I'm not going to try and take this up too high, she says, so she's dragging it off. In fact, I think I'm going to use a clean brush. I'm going to use a new Morphe 506. These are my favourites. I think I actually picked up like 3 of these and I already own like 2. I love these. So good. And so good for blending out. Perfection. Yeah, so I'm just going to go ahead now, blend all around that corner until, around the edges, to see sort of when I'm happy, and then I'm just going to do like circular motions, and then we'll come back. And I feel like I want to deepen this up a little bit, so I think I might go into that elf shade again and see. It is got a little bit pinky, but most reds do, like when you start to blend them out, like that's not new news. But yeah, I'm just going to go and blend all of this out. So I'm going to go through where I kind of am happy with the blend. Just to blend it like some more so it's not as harsh, I'm going to go into the shade White Christmas, just on that Morphe 506. I'm going to keep it probably mostly on where I've blended, a tiny little bit over the skin, because that's what I kind of want. I want it to be on where I've blended, just to help like fade those edges a little bit. Normally I would do like half and half, but today I kind of want it where the red is, just to help with those edges a little bit. And then we're going to deepen up that outer corner. I have decided I was going to do another halo eye, but I did that in my last video. This, obviously adding this white is definitely making it more pink, but I'm all for it actually. A bit of a red and pink situation. What do we think? What do we think about red and pink? Okay, so I'm still rhyming. Okay, I'm kind of happy with that. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and deepen up the outer corner. So I'm just going to pick up another Morphe M506 and I'm going to go into that grey shade, which is Elf. Oh my god, these shades are so kickbacky. But yeah, just want to deepen that up a little bit. So yeah, just like that. Silky, like circular motions just to blend it in to that red that we've got going on. That's so pretty, actually. There's no problems with the mattes in this palette, like absolutely none. There's everything. It's like the mattes are so stunning. They're really, really pigmented. It's just those shimmers, but we're going to test them today on where my matte is already down. So let's get into adding some shimmer. So that's kind of how that's looking. I'm going to go in with the shade. So now I'll try going with Winter Lights. Do you think that would look okay if I went in with the shade Winter Lights? We're going to try it. Oh, that's nice. Ooh, that's pretty, but again, finds it really hard to layer down, like, but we're just gonna roll with it. I'm just gonna tap it over. It's got like a really bluey, purpley, reflective one, so pretty. Okay. I don't know, can you see that shift? Wow. But like in the pan, I mean, I kind of would have, I think I kind of would have liked it to be this shade. But obviously it is layering on top of a red as well, so it's like, oh wow, that's so pretty. Okay, okay, all could be forgiven after this. That is so pretty. Is it the fact that it's laying over a red? I don't know. I'm trying to like tap it on. It's just got the most beautiful reflect to it. I'm actually going to take it all the way across. And then on the inner corner, I think I'm going to go in with the shade Sauna. Oh, wow. Definitely tapping motions are kind of like a must. Okay. Now, I like it. Wow, it's like blue now. Oh my god, it's purple here, it's blue here. I don't know where I'm going to go in. Okay, we're going to go in with the shade Sauna before I get myself too excited. Let's just clean my hands up. The only problem I have is I do have like, one, I have nails on, and two, I have like sausage fingers. And this is just gonna hopefully just go on to the inner corner. I just don't think I'm gonna get it there, like, and try it my hardest. May have to try and pick up with a brush because I'm so okay. I don't know what has happened, but this is just, oh, nice colour blue. Okay, I'm gonna go off camera and do the other eye. It's blue now. Okay, how many shifts does this shade have? This one, which was the shade Winter Lights, is definitely wintry. It's blue, it's purple, it's green, it's pink, it's stunning, it's everything. Okay, not gonna lie, that's kind of definitely changed my mind on the palette, so I'm going to go ahead off camera, do my other eye. I will probably Instagram the other eye, so yeah, we'll be right back. This is the completed look. Let me know down below what you think. For lips, I used the lip liner and liquid lipstick from Jaclyn Cosmetics in the shade Sweetheart. That is also what I purchased from the sale, and then I used the Cinderella lip topper from I Heart Revolution. She's got that nice blue reflect. So let's get in to my second impressions about this palette, and I'm gonna hold my hands up. I was wrong. I was really wrong about this palette. This is so shifty, so sparkly, so pretty. It's how the Northern Lights should be, it's how Christmas should be, twinkly, magical, just so soft, and it's stunning. Like, and this eye look, I'm in love with, like, to be quite honest. Yeah, but this is what the palette, like, this is what I envisioned, kind of like that, just soft, subtle sparkle. It's just so nice. It's so nice, and it's so shifty. Is it my favourite formula? Oh, I did actually pop a bit of the highlight. I popped one of the shades as the highlighter today. I used the shade the Sauna and the Winter Light to kind of just mix those two together. No, it's still not my favourite shimmer formula. I find when I put it on my finger, I'm still taking off the matte underneath, so rubbing it's not going to work. Tapping it takes forever, but it got me here, and yeah, if I had time, I'm in love. Like, I really am in love. It's just, I just can't stop looking at it. It's just so pretty. And like I say, this is what Christmas should be like in a palette, like, to me anyway. They are just so, like, this shade didn't come up like this. It came up like this. But whether that was because I had the red base, I'd definitely try it with the green base underneath. But it's just so pretty, guys. I just don't know what else to say. It is really pretty. I'm really happy with the look that I came up with today. It's far better than the first look that I did. Not that the first look was bad, because I got, like, a lot of compliments, like I said, and a lot of people really enjoyed that look. But for me personally, I didn't quite feel like I was feeling that look. But this one, 100%, I'm really feeling this look. I really am. But yeah, those are my second impressions. Like I said, go ahead and follow me on Instagram, because I'm definitely going to be doing a third look with this palette. And I'm just going to go and do it over on Instagram, just because I've got some other palettes that I need to film with. But yeah, this is perfect. They've captured it very well. So I'm going to take it back, Nomad, and I'm going to apologise for my first impressions. Although I do still stand by them. You know, the shimmers are still very hardly pressed, and they are a little bit fiddly to work with, but I think once you get them on the eye, they are very buildable, and they are very stunning if you have the time and the patience and the effort to kind of want to do that. You know, if you don't, and you just want to dip into like a soft base shimmer and it's just going to whack it all over your eye, this isn't the palette for you. But if you have that time, yeah, this is a really good palette, and it is limited edition. I still think it's available. Again, I'm going to link it down below, because I still think it's a stunning palette, and once you've figured out how to use those shimmers and how best they work for you, you've got a very good palette on your hands, and it's a very pretty Christmas palette. Yeah, that's all I have to say. So I'm going to go now, and I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to go and look at the look, I think. I'm not. I'm going to go and cook some tea, I think. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye.